Yesterday I discovered via a private scan that I had actually miscarried at 9 weeks, and as you can imagine I am devastated. One of the subjects being covered by Channel Mum this month is miscarriage and baby loss. I wanted to do this video because I have discovered that after my many miscarriages, I have done a couple of things to help myself move forward. Sadly, 1 in 4 pregnancies result in miscarriage in the UK, and that's such a sad loss. It's such a tragic thing to happen to any couple. I can tell you that it's heartbreaking. I've been through it many times. You almost feel like you're not going to be able to get through it. But I have been doing a couple of things which I hope might help if you're watching this and you've been through a miscarriage, or you're currently going through one, or you may know somebody that's going through one. The first thing that has helped me tremendously is personal training. Now, I know that's not a feasible option for everyone. I put in the investment because I felt like I needed to do something to reconnect my mind and body. I wanted to feel stronger again, and I now have a personal trainer called Dan Barnes, who I'm going to leave his link in the description box below to his website. He has been fantastic in structuring a program of exercise for me to help me just build on my strength, and it's really pushed me. I have to say, I wasn't initially sure about doing personal training, but it's one of the best things I've done. It's completely revamped my attitude to body health, and I wanted to feel well again. So this has taken me away from the home living space. I now spend time exercising in a health centre for 1 hour a week under Dan's guidance, and then I'm at home and I do some exercises at home, high intensity interval training. Positive affirmation cards are something that I have been very keen to involve in my day-to-day routine, and I'll be honest, when I first had my surgery I was in no mood whatsoever to be reading anything to do with positive energy. It was just really not where I was. I still had obviously all the pregnancy hormones going around. It was just very, very difficult. So I will say that positive affirmation cards, when you are ready to feel like you want to do something again, is a good one to start with. I did contact an organisation called Crossway, which is a crisis centre, and I spoke to somebody who was really helpful. Unfortunately, there wasn't anybody that could work around the sort of timings that I had. But if you are able to do that and you feel like you need to speak to somebody, I personally think sometimes speaking to somebody who does not know you will definitely leave you in a place where you're able to kind of open up about your emotions. There are many organisations like the Miscarriage Association. I also came across a charity called Charm when I went to a clinic in London, and they are doing pioneering research into infertility, miscarriage and newborn complications. I came off social media for a while. I felt like it was just the best thing to do, as I needed to focus on myself, and I did that. I spent a month away from Facebook and Instagram and all the other things, Twitter. When you go through such physical and emotional trauma, it can be really difficult to focus. Obviously there are day-to-day things that still need to be done. I couldn't physically speak for a couple of days, so you must go at your own pace. You don't have to accept invitations to things. I think it's okay to step back and focus on yourself and to allow yourself to grieve, because grieving is going to be part of it. It will fluctuate. There will be times, I mean, I'm now 4 months down from surgery and I feel okay, I feel fine, but maybe 2 months ago doing this I would have broken down in tears. I started eating good food. I drink a lot of water. That's the other thing I would say. One of the tips I can give to any woman experiencing miscarriage is to try and drink a lot of water try and nourish yourself with good food. One of the nicest things that my friends have done for me is to do little care packages for me. So I've done the same for other friends who have gone through pregnancy loss. Care packages can include anything. I received candles, I received books, I've received things like lavender pillow mist. I feel like it's been really beneficial is starting a project. Now it could be anything. For me, it's been starting a herb garden in the garden, and I've done this with Jay and he is really enjoying it. He loves coming to the garden with me. We plant things together. It's also helped me. It's helped me focus on something a little bit different. I like seeing things grow. And so yes, the herb garden has been a fantastic way for me to be outdoors. I love going for walks anyway, but if I've not been able to go out for a walk, even just being out in the garden and tending to flowers and plants and things like that really has helped me. So maybe starting a project, maybe doing something, even if it's like rearranging the kitchen cupboards or hanging up pictures on the wall. I downloaded a copy of Chicken Soup for the Soul, which is a fantastic book of short stories on positivity and general health and well-being. So I do recommend that. And so yes, it might be that you may want to read again if you haven't been a reader, or you've just kind of, it slipped away and you really want to immerse yourself in a book. If you are watching this and you may know somebody who's going through a miscarriage, I would love you to share this video with them to see if it might help them. I also want to reach out to any woman out there, or even a man who is going through seeing their partner going through a miscarriage and grieving as well. We must not forget that partners also grieve too. Thank you so much for watching this video. It really does mean a lot to me, and many thanks for also your lovely messages and continuing support.